on the thing, so the rights.
Yeah,
are
the
out.
rights of
because
the
the director
rights have been sold.
DJ Caruso can go fuck himself.
Yeah.
But we can change that. Again, it's all like in the air. I'm thinking.
Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we would have heard news if there was good news or any news, tangible news. You know, fucking here's a picture.
Well, yeah, I
it's
mean,
like the
you know,
gunslinger. It's fucked.
we usually got our pulse on the
We got the pulse on the finger.
We've got our finger
You
on
can
the
feel
pulse.
my heart
Nerd
throb through your. Whoa.
well, some of us do anyway, and some of us the
Just-
finger is clearly paced far away from the pulse, right up our ass.
There you go. Jason knows. Kevin Smith.
Well, actually, that is Brody.
Smodcast.
Oh yeah,
Brody speaking the golden words of one Kevin Smith.
this is true.
He's written great Batman. He gives great Batman. Subscribe to Fat Man on Batman. Subscribe to the whole Smodcast family.
Fat Man on Batman.
If you haven't heard Fat Man on Batman and
I
you're a
have
Batman
not.
fan, subscribe to it because they're on iTunes like us. And they're free like us. We just, we're scrappy. That's the thing. We're like them, but we don't have the money. But we got the heart, baby. We got the tools and the talent. We don't have Paul.
We got the talent.
We just don't have the opportunity to get high with Paul Dini, but I'd love that opportunity. He's a cool dude. I got other Batman dudes I'd rather, other writers on, but, my taste in comics might be shit to some of you, / most of you. But I don't give a shit, because this is my podcast, fucking idiot. So, 2012, I started the list, so I'll start with, I think I should go best first so we can tear into the worst. I think that's the way to go for most things, except for film. I'm going to leave film in a traditional way. / there's a third list for film, shit I missed. It's like, shit I wanted to see, fucking missed it. Just whoop! Busy, man. Got shit to do. Got to pay for fucking podcast. Ungrateful fuck listeners.
Hey, the listeners are not ungrateful. It's the
I have seen no gratitude.
It's the companies that don't want to sponsor us that are ungrateful bastards.
It's true. Not like dicktowel.com. That's a fine American-made product. I don't know if it's made in America. But it's a fine American product. And fucking Cool Keith.
We thought it up!
Yeah, Cool Keith does your fucking song, I'm down. Thank you, John West. We love you, baby. He needs to be on this son of a bitch. He's our Jason Mewes.
He is.
And kids,
really,
he doesn't
really
need
is.
heroin or drugs to be what he is. And he be true. That's the best way. So I'll go with wrestling. Big wrestling mark. You know me. Gonna do the Army of Smarkness when I get the crew together. Again, hard shit. But what we got, no. Smarkness. Smart mark. Like, I get that they're pulling the wool over my eyes, but I like it. Because I'm smart. And I know who's injured for real, like when we saw Sin Cara bust that shit, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Son of a bitch! He wasn't in, 3 matches?
He kept doing it, he was doing bursts. So the best wrestling match, because I'll do it again, to keep it entertaining and light. Best wrestling match of 2012.
Best wrestling
you need a minute?
match of 2012. Good God.
I got mine.
I missed a couple
mine
of them.
jive. Well, yeah, but again, it's like film. I'm just going to do what you saw this year in 2012.
Okay,
the
what
match
I
you saw.
Okay.
And that's this whole list.
I've honestly got to go with The Rock versus Cena. Once in a
WrestleMania.
lifetime.
Once in a... Well, that was the...
Mainly
yeah.
Well, mainly because fucking John Cena lost. How often does that shit happen?
That match was on my... It's on my top 5 of the year. I mean, it's on the DVD. They have a DVD that kind of jibes with what we're saying right now.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. If you got
Yeah,
Netflix,
just
check it out.
Netflix. But that was a great WrestleMania, and the thing that I loved was the pageantry of it, because you had Flo Rida and Machine Gun Kelly do separate entrances for the fighters, and I get off on that stuff. Like, that makes it feel big. And that felt as big as it possibly could. Now, the match itself, I mean, there's some wonky shit, but come on. You're fighting The Rock in his fucking home state, his hometown, juiced up on fucking music. He's returning for real in a fight, at least for one night. And John Cena never likes to disappoint, so you got that kind of match where they brought it. And they did bring it. And it was the near falls. Everybody was on the edge of their seat when we saw it here, where we are. And but everyone was legitimately on their fucking edge of their seat, man. Like, even if it was, like, clearly somebody has to win or lose, but it was, couldn't call it. And it was magical. Fucking magic. Like, good theater. It's just like, boom.
Oh, yeah, me and we were like, if John Cena fucking wins this, oh...
But after a point, all the near falls, it's just like, I don't care anymore. It's fucking beautiful. Woo! We were all stoked about it. But yeah, the Rock winning was a strange twist of fate and a good decision, I think. It holds over, makes 2013 questionable about, will he or won't he and all that good shit. But yeah, The Rock and Cena, that's a good pick on the DVD. Mine is also on the DVD and a good pick. It's actually their choice too, so I feel like a dork. My favorite WWE wrestling match again. Ring of Honor has gotten weird and Impact's boring as shit, so sorry kids. Even then though, I dabble in both of those. Even then, match of the 2012 Taker Triple H. In the Cell, WrestleMania.
That was a great match.
End of an era match, because if those two, rarely does a match happen where a dude leaves or retires or what have you. Rarely does that shit happen where I'm actually content, where if all three gentlemen involved, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Undertaker, if all three dudes never did another thing again, cool. You left on a high note, man.
Well, I was watching Monday Night Raw. I think it was the Slammy Awards.
Oh yeah, and Triple H said, "You haven't heard the list of the Undertaker."
Yeah.
But I don't want them to now I don't want them to tarnish what good feeling I had from that match. They bowed out. It was apt. It was fantabulous. And the fact that, I just wouldn't fuck with it. Like, it's lightning in a bottle. I didn't think you could do it twice, considering Taker and Hunter had another match the year before at WrestleMania that was really fucking good. The near falls and the chair beating and all that stuff. This one surpassed it. It's not the best Hell in a Cell match, but it had everything you needed. It had pageantry, it had the emotion, had a year's worth of story to tell. They told a great story in the ring. Near falls, everybody was on the edge of their seat, and it ends on a good, the last outlaw versus the last attitude guy. Let's please, I love attitude, I love it, but it's in the game. Kids can see it. There's a Blu-ray out there, which I might pick up, although I lived it. I'm saying this is a good, let's just end it. Can we go on now? I mean, for God's sake, John Cena's been around for 10 fucking years, and I'm done with him, but he's considered still current. Let's get on to where he's a fogey, because these attitude dudes are done. Attitude's over. They don't want it. Punk said it. Heyman said it. Everyone says it. Attitude's over. That was a good close of the book. The last two Attitude guys, done that way. Now, if we get Austin and Punk at WrestleMania this year, I might change my tone a touch. But so far, that's the end for me. Worst wrestling match of 2012. Now, that's a big list, because
I got mine.
Wrestling sucks no matter how many.
I know.
Wrestling's some bullshit.
Okay.
So what's the worst wrestling match of 2012?
I'm going to have to go with Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. 18 seconds. 18 seconds.
So you're saying WrestleMania contained both the best and worst of 2012 had to offer.
I do.
But your boy Sheamus won that one.
He did in 18 seconds. Andrew, oh my God. Andrew's like over there, yes, like taunting me. I'm sitting over there in the chair, and Andrew is just like, yes. And I said, I don't think so. And then Sheamus just goes for the brogue kick, kicks him right in the fucking face. Bryant's down, and there was a cover, 18 seconds, world heavyweight champion.
It shocked the world in a not necessarily positive light. It hasn't paid dividends for Sheamus yet. Sorry, but...
Well, you can't have him win all the time. I mean, he's got to...
No, but still, he's not exactly hot either. He's not replacing John Cena anytime soon, as much as he'd like to. Like, he might be up
as Hunter would like him to, too.
Well, sure, but I don't see it. I don't consider that the worst. It told the story it was going to tell, and had Daniel Bryan in it, so that could never be the worst. But...
Okay, well, I just think that for me it was the worst, because I mean,
a little
we had watched like Daniel Bryan talking smack, and we'd watch Sheamus talking smack like for weeks leading up to this, and it was only 18 fucking seconds.
That's fair. That's not a title match. Especially for WrestleMania, that's like a very expensive pay-per-view and stuff. I see that, yeah. That's kind of butt. But Sheamus is involved in my worst match of 2012.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We fucking saw it. What was that? TLC. Just happened.
Yeah.
It's in December. It's Sheamus versus The Big Show in a chairs match.
Oh, yes. It became prop comedy and slapstick.
So, they don't really beat the shit out of each other with chairs that much. Towards the finish. I mean, it's Big Show, and he's really old, so he's clumsy and fat and pathetic. And Sheamus is doing what he can with this big son of a bitch. It's about a SmackDown match. Whatever. Not offensive. Until the big, swerve happened. They've been using standard, aluminum chairs, but these are, weird rigged prop chairs, because they just fall apart. They get punched through, they get destroyed like nothing. So these are obviously, in-house, fun, homemade bullshit. Sheamus lighting shit up. He gets knocked down a little bit, so Big Show goes in for the big hurt. And he goes under the ring. He'd been going under the ring all match. I'm like, why? He goes into the ring and finds what he was looking for, and it's a double wide, double long fucking steel chair.
It's a Big Show chair.
It's a Big Show folding steel chair.
Yeah. And he brought it out the next night on Raw, too, and him and Sheamus had like a... Sheamus was going to be like the bigger man who's like, hey, you beat me, you know, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, Big Show was just like, you suck, you potato-eating Irish fuck.
Everybody sucks after that shit. There's no saving face for this. He hits him in the back with the giant waffle chair. That's like 4 feet wide.
Yeah.
Whomp! And that's supposed to be the devastating maneuver that ends Sheamus's... What a year. Sheamus fucking dominates Daniel Bryan, who's ostensibly one of the best, and then gets beaten with a hilarious, giant, oversized chair. That isn't hilarious or real. Like, whoever wrote that can suck my big toe, man. Have a suck my toe match. Happened. Let's kiss my foot.
Oh.
Still, you get it. Suck my fucking balls, cocksuckers.
Oh my god, that...
Suck my balls!
That would be a match you would not ever want to go into.
Well, not with me. I mean, my god. Make sure it has the mad flavor.
Oh god. Yeah.
I like toys, we like toys, toys in the world, toy lines! I tried to do that Toy Hounds thing. It worked out okay, but I need a better mic. And opportunity to go toy hunting with people so I can be offensive in public. So, the best toy line of 2012.
Ooh, best
we'll go with that. Now, it has to be released in 2012. That's the thing.
Okay.
Because, I was going to be like, I love WWE, but of course I do.
Okay, well, they brought back out Marvel Legends.
No, that's old. But you're saying that wave is awesome?
Well, the new
they have
wave
slightly less.
The new Wave 1 of Marvel Legends, Wave 2, and Wave 3 all came out in 2012.
Yeah, those are made by... Those aren't the same Marvel Legends, though. Those are the reboot. If they were here, to get it. But that's your They have slightly less articulation, and they're like pretty much only available at Walmart. Right?
Well, I've seen them at Walmart, but I've seen them other places too.
I know there's exclusives at fucking, I don't know. I haven't followed Marvel Legends on purpose for so long after they fucking dropped out, after Toy Biz died, or Marvel Toys died, and they were bought out by Hasbro, who does they're just not the same. I mean, they're good. There is a Punisher in one of those, and they did the Marvel Knights sort of this year. 2012 did Marvel Knights.
I like them.
I was going to say, where did Iron Man come from? Is that one of the...
That's one of the Marvel Legends. It's the Extremis Iron Man.
Right. We're looking
from
at his shelf
Warren Ellis comic.
With some modern Marvel Legends. Well, that's never a bad bet. At least with old school toy fans, they totally get this. It's like, it's not the Marvel Legends of their day. It's not the Marvel Legends you find at the comic shop for $20+, and there's a reason. But it's always good to have. The 6-inch scale with me died, and it made me sad. But fucking A. All right,
Marvel Legends. I think they're really awesome, and they work great for display purposes.
They're good enough for you to start collecting again.
Yeah,
and that's always good.
Yeah,
at least for rich fuckers, but also for the there's some fun in collecting, and we're not always getting butt fucked by the man. I mean, there's a reason I go out and buy the new comic or the new action figure. There's a reason. It does something for me too.
Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you the new Venom that's in Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Flash Thompson.
Yeah, Marvel Now's Thunderbolts. Knew that,
right?
I love some Marvel Now Thunderbolts.
Yeah, anyways.
Hot shit. That's comics.
Also, I really, really, really like the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys.
That goes to my best of the year. The return of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a fantastic way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we had seen them before with Flash Forward, with dumbass fucking accessories and stuff, but to see that core 4 up there again, and a Foot Clan Ninja, and the Shredder, and fucking everything, the first 2 waves...
Krang, Splinter, April O'Neil, and...
Yeah. They also made
we don't have Bebop or Rocksteady anymore.
No, they haven't even existed yet. But just seeing revamps, they're better articulated, and they look like the old toys, but they look like the cartoon characters too. It serves a lot of purposes. It's great for kids, great for old dudes like me. I see nothing but a big bucket. A win for that, and the play sets.
Oh my god, the play sets.
Fucking bringing back the play sets.
Shit.
I will respect any toy wave that brings back fucking play sets.
Not just a play set.
Yeah.
We're not talking the shitty little
Motherfucking
sewer system
man.
or whatever. We're talking
Not
like
your
it's a
Christmas-
4-foot monstrosity.
It's mostly cardboard, but there's some
There's
real,
plastic
yeah, there's real
reinforcement
good shit
and
in
stuff.
there.
I mean, yeah. Which is cool because we didn't have that shit when I was a kid. I mean,
No.
the thing is it was like one level.